Hi there, Ronaldo here, dated April 22, 2020. So in regards to today's market update, before I will continue, by the way, anything that I say here is just for educational purposes only and not here to give you any form of advice. And I'm just analyzing in regards to what the market dictates and creating a probability or forecasting where to basically from here. So, but nevertheless, the hottest topic is basically oil. Let's go through and look at currently what happened with US oil the other day. As you have seen, I believe May contracts went below negative, and then here in terms of the chart based on the WTI West Texas crude oil went to below zero, and then yesterday it opened at 2055, currently at 1391. So that being said, a good ETF, which I got a lot of questions yesterday, what I think of oil. So based on in regards to what I see fit, and in terms of what the candles or the chart is actually telling me here is simply they're creating basically no one's willing to go below yesterday's low, which is $2.31. In my opinion, there is a possibility of a reversal basically from here in order to fill the gap around 350, and then somewhere sometime is to fill this gap around $8. So I mean everybody still would need oil, so there you have it. That's basically what I do see fit, and it's really up to you basically to make your own decision from there whether if you're gonna get in or not. In my opinion, I believe it's currently very cheap and it's a level of demand. Um, if I look at data code, basically here was Texas Oil, WTI, COUSD. It also currently stabilizing itself, created a higher low, meaning no one's willing to go below yesterday's low. And part of that stability, some form of correction is about to happen pretty soon. I also basically stated and posted that when it broke out this level of demand, which is actually the lowest here at $19.12, based on calculation, because it's the lowest it's ever been based on the data actually that's being given. So if we look at here, this is the whole data I get since basically 2003. So via calculation mathematically, there's a technique in order to find out approximately around $11.20. I believe that's what I posted. It's getting close, pretty close. So is there a possibility it could continue? Absolutely. However, from a seller's perspective, I believe there is going to be some form of a minor correction that it could possibly can come back up around 15, 17, 18, or even halfway here on the $19, $20 mark before a continuation just to dictate to see fit where this is going to lead to. And if I want to be a little bit more specific, let me just increase this trend line. Trend lines are just similar like a railway or railings. So if we can go through here in due course, approximately by the end of the month, depending, it can possibly go around, like I said, about 19, 20 bucks somewhere here. Okay, so 1940, 1950. So that's the possibility probability in regards in terms of time. All right, so let's look at UK oil, which is basically crude oil. Likewise, form some form of stability. You notice a decrease in volume, so that's also a really good sign as part of that. The possibility of a correction that this is going to come back up is also highly probable. All right, so that's my take for oil. I'll go through quickly in regards to the index. Let's start first with the Dow, might as well. Dow Jones, last week's market update, basically Friday, we weren't bullish in regards to the direction of short term, and pretty much we're spot on, corrected itself around here, currently forming. Let's look at the yesterday's low. Let me just maximize this for a second. 22,939. Today, 22,937. 39, 37, create a new still lower low. It finishes like this, forming what we call a piercing pattern where buyers are piercing through halfway mark of sellers pressure from yesterday's candle. And then so the odds and probability that buyers will continue itself to the upside is highly probable. Either will create a new higher high, meaning the high is higher compared, or the price will reach is higher compared to the previous high, meaning that an institution is willing to purchase higher regarding to the past valuation of the price. Okay, so that's simply what it means. If you're interested, by the way, in learning more about technical analysis or trading, just go through our website, estetrader.com, and we are offering free beginner course. Okay, so all you got to do, email me, we'll set you up, give you a membership number or detail in order for you to log in, and you're set to go. You can learn it by yourself. Okay, it's an e-learning course. Go through our website and just click learn for free, and you're all set to go. Next one is the S&P 500. Awesome. After here, nice consolidation, actually reach around 2751, where there's a lot of confluence. Confluence simply means, in terms of price points, when there's a touch of multiple price points in almost the same price point, then you're going to create some form of confluence. This has a clear more picture because of the low today is 2,723.7 compared to yesterday's low 2723.7. Oh, actually it's the same price point. Huh, interesting. So odds and probability that the continuation of price to go to the upside, even to reach 2930 back to the area of supply, is highly probable basically from here. Okay, so short term, in terms of a correctional point of view, odds and probability the price will continue is highly probable. However, caveat, in terms of a disclaimer or caveat, there's going to be a lot of high impact news tomorrow from Europe and also back here in the US, actually. So let's see, in terms of the up and coming news, today is really nothing much, a lot of low impact news. And yes, as of 12:15 Pacific Standard Time, there's going to be a lot of high impact news in Europe. So they have the French flash PMI, German flash PMI, going back to flash manufacturing PMI, both euro and the pound. And then you have unemployment claims. Notice that forecast is simply it's the reduction now. So let's see when that happens. And then flash manufacturing PMI. So forecast is also less. And then Friday, you have core durable goods orders right there. So definitely there's a lot of high impact news tomorrow that could affect price either to the upside. This could perhaps be also a manipulation. It could be a fake one right here. Notice in terms of decrease in volume. So just be aware, but just looking at it though, in regards to buying and selling, buyers are currently in at the moment. Of course, when there's buying, there's also selling, right? So bullish short term, and then basically from there we'll see fit where it's going to lead to. So that's the S&P. Looking at the VIX simply the same. So this is a better viewpoint that could potentially can break the 36.2 level mark, heading towards around the 32. So this is a good indicator. So the odds and probability then that the S&P could continue to the upside is highly probable. Last but not the least is looking at the dollar index. So there's some form of divergence. There's an anomaly between the markets and the dollar index at this point. And you see fit here, it's also struggling. I'm still also bearish as well with the dollar index. And that being said, also bullish with the euro against the US dollar. All right, guys, this is my short version of the market update today, since oil is also very hot. there you go. Explain in terms of where USO is for those who are interested, who were asking me questions yesterday. And of course, I'm not here to give you any form of advice. I'm just giving you some tips right there. And now that you know exactly what to do from your end. All right, guys, take care until next time. Be safe out there. Keep healthy. Beat the virus, and we'll see you. We'll see you shortly. And if you're interested in learning, once again, like I said, click the Learn for Free button right there, so you can learn more of the terminologies, learn more about what we're discussing in terms of technical analysis, and support is also free for the next 30 days whilst everybody is in isolation. So there's nothing better in terms of a good reason why to learn about trading and maybe perhaps learn it, get an extra income. Okay. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye now. Peace.